Okay, hold on, let me take a selfie.
Are you?
I already woke up.
I
work. Well,
can you hear recording? Okay, let go. Now it's recording.
okay.
If you want something to like after.
Okay, cool.
Alright, part of this whole journey as I document this B-roll of me just getting ready in the morning is how to do a solo trip somewhat on a budget. So I'm going from hostel to hostel. I actually originally had planned to do Airbnbs, a nice little villa, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, you know what would be harder, and it could probably be of more value to more people nowadays, at least in my demographic, is solo tripping through Europe, and specifically Italy and Greece. So that's what I'm doing here. You'll see me using the Meta. Quality kind of sucks with Meta, but when it comes to my phone, it's way better. And you'll kind of go back and forth through a daily trip. I know I haven't done as good posting, but I will try to do better and better. This is what a hostel looks like. You can share a room with 4 people. 2 people. You can get private rooms, honestly, but you can go up to, I think 12 was the most I saw. And if they're nice, sometimes they move you up to a smaller room just to help accommodate your, I guess, your business or your needs. So as far as right there with the hostels, I always ask for double pillows. I ask for towels. Some will charge, some don't. Every place is a little different. What you've seen so far is Rome, Florence, Siena-Tuscany. Maybe you haven't seen all of it. I've been crappy at posting. Cinque Terre is where I just was with all the heavy posts. And then I'll be going to Venice. Gosh dang it. And then I just want to mention something about Europeans is that they're so independent. They go out, they will take two weeks trip, a week trip, few days, and just go explore the country by themselves. Male, female, doesn't matter. And to me, that's pretty impressive. I've never done that. Like, I'm a homebody, right? One thing about being a bodybuilder and in that lifestyle is like you're so fixed by routine that it's so strange to break your routine by so much. Your structure's gone. It's today on my way to the laundromat, I got lost, and that 10-minute walk turned into a 20-minute walk. I then had to return back to drop off my keys from my hostel, and I left all my luggage in one spot and all my dirty laundry in another spot. So if this gets stolen, like, the whole trip has been like a whole bunch of tests and a whole bunch of what ifs and how would I do, and that's why the homeless little experience, I just want to see how I do. And as far as the laundry and the luggage, nothing got stolen, but I did want to try it out, and maybe it brings some value to you, maybe it doesn't, but it's just a reminder more than anything is I believe that I think in life you have to get lost. I think in life most times it actually benefits you to choose the wrong path. It benefits you to literally get lost, quote unquote, in a side path or quest or journey or whatever you want to call it for 20 minutes, metaphorically speaking. And then this way you now know the right path for you individually, specifically. I know I'm going to philosophy here, but it's just what I feel over and over again this trip as I quote unquote get lost, and then I keep honestly finding the right path. And this way I know the path way better, but I had to get lost first. And so I think we get frustrated in life when we're getting lost, but it's a reminder that maybe that is part of the whole journey, that maybe that's a whole part of the reason is to get lost, so then you can know the right way. So that's just my 2 cents, and overall this has been an amazing trip. Like I said again, the people have been extremely grateful. I only got into one situation where it was like the guy wanted to fight me, and rightfully so. I went to go pet his cat, and I was like gently petting him with my foot because when I went to pet a dog with my hand, the guys, some people like said, ew, like they got disgusted. And so I went to go pet him with this cat with my foot, and then the owner's like, how about I pet you with my foot? And you'll see a recording of this here, and it was a little confrontational, but for the most part it's been really, really calm, peaceful, and beautiful. And if anything, Milan will be the test as to how we do and how it's like supposedly the sketchiest as far as pickpocketing and mobs, like just a group of kids just being kind of gangsters. So we'll see, but I'm just surprised once again of how many people travel solo, and very independent people, very, very kind. I've hung out with people from all types of the world, all parts of the world: Morocco, Russia, Belgium, France, England, Scotland, Welsh, like you name it all. Like and of course a lot of Americans too. LA, Oregon, Texas, Austin, Texas. It's just so cool, man. It is like the true melting pot, and it's cool to see people come together and like, hey, let's go do this together. And for being a solo trip, I've honestly never really felt alone this entire time. So I make time to like kind of be alone. Actually, I make time to be like, okay, let's be by myself. Let's do this trip by myself. Otherwise, you'll be just fine. If you're wanting to do a solo trip, do it. If anything, I have found that being an extrovert or an ambivert, you will excel in this. You'll absolutely love it. You'll kill it. You'll have fun. If you're an introvert, I don't think you will have. I'm not saying you won't have fun. You just won't. It'll be still a little difficult, I think, because it'll be more draining because it's more social than I thought. You can very much make it a solo thing, for sure. However, there's far more fun when you're with other people that are single too, and just like, hey, let's go do this, and you guys, mix and match your plans, and it's a good work in trying to find a balance for both you guys. Can't think of the word. My brain's all scrambled from speaking French, Italian, Spanish, and English. It's just, it's a mix. You find a compromise. And yeah, it's just so fun, man. I've met so many Californians. Yeah, like so many nice people. I'm taken back, to be honest, how nice people are. We use each other's cores and phones. Like obviously, still be wary about like people stealing stuff. However, I've come to see I can be far more trusting still. It's kind of renewed hope. That's really what it is. Renewed hope in what's out there. And like I said, only a couple negative experiences out of all of them so far as I make my way halfway through this trip. And absolutely grateful for everyone I've met in my life. Yeah, so enjoy. There'll be more to come.
I'll have a cappuccino or a macchiato.
Caffè macchiato? Intolerance? No. Intolerance?
Not here. No.